think so. But it looks like Rose might be. Or Rose. So, Rose, that's not your baby. That's Bunny's baby. This is why I've been getting up all night watching Rose, because when Rose lambs, she's an idiot and she steals. So, I don't know how she hasn't lambed yet, but she must be about to. So that's not your baby, that's Bunny's baby. Are you going to take him? I think you probably are going to have enough of your own, so I think you probably don't need to take that one. Yeah, that's, no, you want this one too. No, why don't you have your own? Have your own. I usually have to lock Rose up when she lambs because she's an idiot. So I may have to. Let's see if I can lock her in here and get Benny's baby back from her. Oh dear Rose. Okay. I got Rose in the pen using her baby that's not her baby. So now I'm going to go see if Bunny will take her baby back. It's all wet. And see if Rose will have her own babies. Rose, right around the time she lambs, Rose steals whatever baby she can get her hands on. Or her whatever on her. Dude, that's not your mom. Have your own babies. Like now. That wasn't your baby. In hindsight, I should have locked her up. This happens every time with Rose. She's still here because she has really nice, big, huge babies. But this is honestly kind of not the best situation with a lamb stealer. Are you looking at the kitty? Are you checking out the kitty? Are you? That's not your mom. This is one of Bunny's babies too. Bunny, your babies are everywhere. Oh, Rose. You have to do the work of pushing them out. You don't get to just steal somebody else's. Yep, you got to do the work. I know you don't like that part, but you can't steal other babies from somebody else. That doesn't work like that. It's the same with you. You want that lamb so bad, but you got to push it out. It's like right there, but you need to lay down and push it out. Not much has been happening for about 20 minutes at least. She's always one where I'm tempted to stick my hand in there just to get her to push. Because she doesn't just lay down and push. We'll see how she does here. But a lot of times her first lamb is like, it's a really slow labor, and I always, like I said, I'm always tempted to try to intervene just to get the lamb born a little faster. But her lambs have been okay. but who knows? I might stick my hand in there. A lot of times it stimulates them to push if you put your hand in there. So you got to push. So I did glove up and go in, and it was going into the birth canal, but it's like she just doesn't push. So it's going super slow. So she'll push if I push my hand in there. So I'm going to put my hand in there again. I can feel feet. I can't tell. It's not far enough in there yet for me to be able to tell if there's a nose. I mean, she could have a problem. That may be why she's not delivering. So I'm going to have to go in there and try to tell whether or not it's got its head back or something. But again, too, she's just not really actively pushing. So it could just be that she's not actively delivering it. So I'm going to go back in. Are you going to have it? Is it coming? So I can't tell yet. I can feel feet, but I can't tell yet if she's got a malpresentation or if she's just got a slow labor. Your bum is really dirty. I changed gloves, but then I keep getting stuff all over my gloves from her bum. I gotta feel, sweetie. I know, here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to, I can't tell what you got going on there. Hopefully you're fine. You're just slow. Yeah, I gotta feel again, buddy. So ram lamb. So I don't know why that lamb was so stuck, but it was. I had to really pull to get him out. My shoulders might have been kind of stuck, but I mean, he's a big lamb, but it's not that big for her. She's katahdin dorper, so she always has big lambs, so she's had much bigger lambs than that. So I don't know, it was kind of weird. I mean, he was presented fine, but it just took she's been at it for like an hour and a half. I mean, but she just won't push. But so she'd push when I have my hand in there. And then she finally started to push there at the end, but he was pretty stuck. Are you happy now, Rose? You finally got your lamb. I thought maybe she was going to have triplets, but probably not. If she does, one of them is probably going to be a lot smaller than the other ones. I was really hoping for ewe lambs out of her from our little meat herd. But this is a boy. But he looks good. I did try to get her to go inside where it's clean, but she was not having any. And when she's pregnant, she's about 170 pounds, so I was not going to lift her. She has to go up to get in. So when she has these, I'll probably put her inside where it's warmer. Maybe, I don't know, it might be too hot today to put her inside, so it gets warm in there. But I'll just go get some more bedding for this pen, because this pen is gross. Or I did put bedding in her, but she's dug it all up, so I'll go get some more. Rose, you have to push. Really? That one may be legs back. But you gotta push. You can't just let them be born passively. Goodness, dude. So this is a little ewe lamb, and yeah, sure enough, she didn't push until I put my hand in there. And then she pushed her out. I didn't pull. She just pushed out. She actually had both legs folded back. and was born that way, with like her knees coming out. But no problem. So, yeah. I don't know about you lazy laborers, like my 2 goats that like don't push unless I put my hand in there. I'm gonna go get you guys some bedding, some nicer bedding. Dogs. Dogs are chasing each other. Can you get on there, girl? Let me make sure she's not plugged on either side. I know the lamb she stole was trying to nurse on her, but I don't know if he actually did. That lamb, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's got problems. That little triplet of bunnies that was had problems being born. I'm gonna guess you only have 2, but who knows? Can't figure it out there, huh, girl? I'm gonna bring some more bedding. I'm gonna go get some more. Cleaner stuff. We'll get more. Checked a big plug on that side. I'm gonna check the other side. So the reason I come in here and stuff clean bedding under them is so they don't get bacteria out of their umbilical cord. I don't like it when they're born in dirty stuff, but it happens. So I usually try to, and the moms don't usually, I mean, they don't care at this point that I'm in their face. So I try to shove clean stuff under them right after they're born, and then I'll get iodine on them, but you know, iodine's not the, I mean, it is what it is, it's not magic, so being born in yuck isn't so great, so that's why I try, but at least over here by the hay, it was not as bad as out there where she was digging a hole to China, but it's better to get the clean stuff under them as soon as I can. So I did put iodine on their navels, but the thing about iodine too is that the moms don't like it, and a lot of times they just lick it right off. Some nice lambs. So these 2 lambs are by Ace, who is a American blackbelly paint cross by Brown. And I was hoping she was going to have a couple of girls, because I want to I'll keep this girl to be to produce meat babies bred to my katahdin ram, because I'm hoping that there's a little bit more brains in the mix. So I was hoping she was going to have a couple girls, but so anything Rose produces, ram lambs are commercial meat lambs. So I'm kind of still hoping she pops out another ewe lamb, but I doubt it. Rose is always kind of big, so usually after she lambs, she still looks like she probably has 2 more in there, but she doesn't, so she's probably done. She usually has 2, but of course all my girls usually have 2, and this year we've had 2 sets of triplets so far, and a couple other ewes that are huge. I'm not sure they've gotten on yet. They're trying. I did used to have katahdin ewes that would do stuff. They'd be moving around a lot and spinning and stuff like that, and make it hard for the lambs to get on. So I have such good mothering genetics in my blackbelly and paint ewes. I kind of don't like that, so I got rid of anything that does that. And that's why I said I want to use her. I kept 1 half off this ewe that was half paint, and she was also a really good mom, but she was really loud, so eventually I got rid of her because she just screamed all the time. But she was a very fierce mama, just like her mom. Rose is not loud. Like Rose is super quiet until she has lambs, and even then she's not a screamer. She talks to them a lot, but it's not annoying. Some sheep are just really grating, and if they yell over and over again, like, it really is unpleasant. So I think the girl is on. The boy hasn't. He might have already gotten on, but the left side, this side was really plugged, and then the other side, I think he had maybe sucked on it. It's like if they suck on it a little bit, then the plug loosens up, and it's a lot easier to get it out. But this side they hadn't sucked on, and the plug was really in there. There you go, buddy. Come on, get on there. Getting close. There you go. She did move once he started sucking. Maybe it might make her uterus cramp. But hopefully she'll stand there for him. So I like moms that'll stand and let them figure it out. It does not help when they're moving around all the time. Getting it figured out, buddy. Doesn't help there's a piece of hay in the way. There you go. See, Rose, it's better to have your own babies instead of stealing somebody else's. And yeah, she licked all the iodine off his umbilical. He has a really thick umbilical. You're gonna have one of those, Tip Top? Maybe? Some of these ewe lambs I can't. They look like they're pregnant, but I can't. They're not very big. So who knows? Maybe not. Like her, she's not very big. She kind of walks like she's pregnant, but they're not due for another couple weeks too. But I think most of them are. But I only left the ram in for one heat cycle because I didn't want an extended lambing. As it is, it's going to be 4 weeks. You always look pregnant, but yeah, she's definitely pregnant. That's Rihanna and Ebony's daughter. She's got a little udder going, so, and she's one of the last ones too. But. So Rose, I'm gonna leave you in here for the day. Let's do a little bonding. You'd be fine. She's fine once she lambs. She's just an idiot when she is lambing. Apparently has some. I don't think she has very good uterine tone. Not like these girls that they'll pop your arm out of there if you try to put it in there. But once she lambs, then she's a great mama, and she produces a ton of milk. Like she's the one that could really feed triplets. Of course, her lambs are always huge too. So Farah is also due anytime. She's like 147 days, and so is Jinx. So these guys are both first timers. So. Jinx almost looked like she might have 2. I don't know, but so I gotta keep an eye on them too. Pretty uncomfortable. I hope you're in labor. I hope you're gonna get this done. Looks very uncomfortable. Yeah. Lucinda's due anytime too, but she doesn't look that close. Lucinda looks like she has 2. Ebony, I don't know. She might have 3. Ebony's kind of a fat girl anyway, though. She might just have 2. You're walking like you're very pregnant. Look at how sweet she's being to you. Usually the ewes get really hormonal and beat up the dogs when it's lambing time. Poor Ebony. You look like a draft horse, Ebony. You look like your lambs are dropping. I can't believe Ebony hasn't lambed. And I don't know quite when she's due. I had her written down, but I didn't actually see her get bred. But I thought she was in heat. So I think she's due anytime. And I don't know where Camilla is. Camilla's the other one that's due. I might have to go see. You walk like you're pregnant, Rhiannon. Rhiannon, you're not due till a while now. Rose? Do you have any more in there? I might bump you, Rose, and see if I feel any more babies. You look so miserable. I hope you go into labor today, poor thing. I thought she was in labor yesterday. So this is Camilla right here. And poor Bunny, her little triplet lamb, there's something wrong with him. I'm going to have to do something about him. She's trying to take care of him, and she's trying to keep track of the other 2 that are running around acting like normal lambs, and then he's something definitely off. You're huge, Camilla. Are you in labor? She wouldn't let me know if she was. Camilla likes to be left alone, and she is a fabulous mom, so Usually I just try to give her lambs their Bosie shots, and then I don't usually put her up or anything. I might if she has triplets, but she doesn't need any help. She's out of... Ooh, yeah. You tell those dogs, huh? Yeah, you tell them. Zigzag. Poor bunny. You're so big. Let me open the gate so you guys can go have a little grass. You haven't gone out yet. I'm surprised. She's another one that needs zero help. Poor thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, buddy, I hope for your sake you go into labor and have those lambs. Go out. Some of you that, like, Kitty had lambs a week and a half ago or something. Some of these are not that close. Do you guys want to go out? I don't know, Farrah, you look like you're having a hard time walking. Where grass is just not really even coming in yet, but they went out the other day and had a few bites. Dude, pooping is hard when it's your first poop, isn't it, buddy? Poor guy. Are you sure you don't have another one in there? You don't know? I could check, but kind of like to not get in there anymore, especially if she is done. Just for infection purposes or lack of. And I think she's probably done. Like I said, she's normally this big. She's a big girl, so. And I bumped her and I didn't feel anything. For me to go to work, Rose. I can't believe I got up all night. I got up at 1 and 4 to check her, and then she was doing this when I came down here at 6:30. So I could have just not gotten up. And then I wouldn't be so tired and have to go to work. Should have just locked you up then, but it would have been hard to catch her. It was easy to catch you once I used Bunny's poor lamb that you thought was yours. Buddy, this doesn't work. Everybody went in. There's definitely something wrong with this guy. Buddy, this doesn't work. Yeah, come on, let's go in. Yeah, you need to pay attention to what's going on. Oh, buddy. I put them in the pan. You want them better out of my hand. See, look, they're right here. They're right here, but you like them better when I hand it to you. It tastes better. Okay, hold on. No. Are they not good? You guys do not like alfalfa pellets. I did soaked alfalfa pellets last night and they do not like them. I think she's in labor. Piggy. Oh. There you go. I know, you can get him out of the pan. I know. Okay, more? Okay.